Hey guys, it's me again. Done with my break, so I'm gonna continue with reading my poetry. This one that I wrote called "A Sober Life for Me," I happened to write when I was on probation. Um, do not try this. I It's not a way to try and get off probation, so don't even think about it. All right. But when I was on probation, it had me thinking about where my life was and where it was going. And for that short period of time, I tried to change. Tried, operative word. I didn't change till about a year ago. So, this one was written on April 15th of 2008. Hope you guys like it. It's one of my favorites. It's called Sober Life for Me. You may laugh at me because I wish to stay sober, but my goal is to live a few days older, to actually finish school and get that job that truly fits, instead of stuck on the streets, wondering where the next place I'm going to lay my head down to sleep is. At least I know I will stay out of the system instead of some drug user sitting in the back of a police cruiser, waiting to go downtown to serve my time just to be released to do another crime. It's a never-ending cycle that I never wish to meet. I like to know where I'm going to lay down to sleep. I like the feel of money in my wallet, not just another empty pocket. Having to stand on the corner of the streets begging for money so that I can eat. This is not me. I am not that weak. My life won't be wasted dying away on the streets. And now I'm going to introduce that racial poem I warned you guys about, because I had written it about 3 or 4 months before that one. Like I said, I was on drugs, things messed up, and it's one of my friends' favorites because all my friends happen to be juggalos. Whoop whoop to everybody out there. And this song's for you guys. Understand it's just words, nothing intended, okay? It's called Swing Swing. Swing, 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 chop, chop, chop. Kill all the niggers in the juggalo shop. Swing, 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 chop, chop, chop. Close your eyes until their bodies drop. Take your hatchets to their heads. Watch their blood drip on their beds. Rip their hearts out of their chests. Now it's time to put them to rest. Bury them deep in the ground. Take the dirt, pound, 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 pound. No more niggers here or there. White man territory. This is clear. Like I said, really, really fucked up time in my life. No, I do not hold that high. You show me with respect, you're going to get respect back. Simple as that. I'm all about respect. So if you guys find that part disrespectful, I'm fucking sorry. But it was just a poem that I wrote. And like I said, it got around Metro because I was writing it down while I was thinking of it all over the place so that I would not forget it. That's how it's rolled into my brain so bad. But it is one of my friend's favorite ones. So that's that poem. Let's move on away from the racial shit. Because, yeah, I don't even want to get into that crap. Alright, this one's called Suicide I Wouldn't Dare. This was written on April 18th of 2005. This is when I was calling out for help because my world was shattering. Family going through divorces and all that stuff. Yeah, and I just needed help, so this was my cry. Suicide I wouldn't dare. My heart hurts as I begin to realize no one cares. I think of suicide, but I wouldn't dare. No cutting my wrist this time, no more pain to carry, only feelings of trust and maybe a little wary. I might back away, just give me my space. I might even be mean, just look me in the face. See if I'm sorry, see if I meant it. Forgive me if I did, comfort me if I didn't. Allow yourself to see my ways and respect my boundaries. Understand me for me and don't diss me, please. I ask this to my friends, the ones who truly care. If they believe in me, suicide I wouldn't dare. That was my promise that I had made to all my friends. And I still hold to that promise, guys. As long as you're there for me when I need you, and you won't diss my problems, because I have problems, everybody does. I won't do anything stupid. I'll always be there for you guys. You know me. I'm the most loving person in the entire world, and I care more about others than I do myself. I will help somebody else out before I help myself. That's just how I am. So, moving on. This one I wrote on September 16th, 2009. I actually wrote it for an English class, and I was the only one that wrote a poem for the assignment, and I actually got full credit for it. It was actually really cool. The teacher enjoyed reading it, and it was fun. It's called 20 Years to Stray. 20 years pass, now I'm 38. Once again, my mind dwells in debate. Should I marry him? Should I not? Why do why does my date have to be so hot? I have 2 kids who need their dad. He won't work, it makes me mad. Love is there, this is true, rent is now overdue. I lost my job just the other day. I wish I could fade away. Sleepless nights, drinks long gone. Oh, how much I miss my mom. 6 years to the date since she has met her forbidden fate. Still a child, this I am, until I shall meet a worthy man. Because I wish to grow so fast, my young life was not a blast. Chilling with friends was all a blur. To my mom it seemed absurd. Party all night, sleep all day, soon I learned this is not the way. I dropped the drugs, got back in school, now my friends all think I'm cool. This is my life, what I could create, now and forever my heart lays in faith. Part of that poem is true on what was going on at the point in time, part of it wasn't. And I love you, my mom, Carol, for trying everything in your power for me to stop being so stubborn and open my fucking eyes. And I'm sorry I had to learn from mistakes. But I am thankful that you were there for me. Every single time that I needed it, you were there. And I thank you for it. And I love you. Sorry, I had to get that out there. This poem I wrote back in 7th grade for an English class. Was it 7th grade? No, actually it was 8th grade, sorry. It was an 8th grade class with Miss Aguilar. If any of you went to Stein, rock on, Stein Stars, man. All the way. Best years of my life. I swear to God I miss that school. Anyways, it's called I Am, and the kids really thought something was wrong with me when I read this, and so did the teacher, because it's just, yeah, you'll understand when you hear it. An 8th grader should not know what I wrote. Okay. It's called I Am. I am confused as a lover trying to understand. I wonder why things can't be. I hear things that aren't true. I see wonderful things that don't seem to be. I want things to be simple. I am confused as a lover trying to understand. I pretend things are perfect. I feel they aren't. I touch for the feeling of a slow beating heart. I worry it will never be normal. I cry the tears of pain. I laugh at my mistakes. I am confused as a lover trying to understand. I understand this is going to be difficult. I say I will try and make it. I dream of a beautiful world of love and hatred. I hope I am not confused in the end, but for now, I am confused as a lover trying to understand. Yeah, that was a very, very, very fun one that I wrote, actually. Trying to find all the ones I wrote in school or during school period times. This one I wrote for freshman year, English class, and the teacher literally looked at me and said I needed to go get help. I don't know why. To me it wasn't that dark and sadistic, but I guess to her it just wasn't what she was looking for. Still passed the class, but it was bad. Called A Great Depression. My depression is a blade freshly sharpened, piercing through my soul, cutting my skin, so fresh blood can make a pool. The tears fall down my face as I feel all alone. No one comes to help, so I go to my home. I sit in my room, I want to scream. I open my mouth, but my voice seems to disagree. So all I do is rummage through my room for my last cigarette that I will soon use. My anger subsides and comes back another day, so all I do is wait for that day to come so I can live on in my own way. I don't know how that's dark, I don't know how that's sadistic, I don't know why she thought there was something wrong with me, but you guys tell me your opinion on that one. Great Depression, okay? Let me know what you guys think. This one I wrote in 10 minutes, sitting in class at high school. I was extremely bored, so I decided, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to sit down, I'm going to write me a poem. 10 minutes, I shouldn't have come up with something like this, but it worked. I was happy and very proud of myself. If you believe in vampires, if you like stories about vampires, I'm not talking about Twilight, screw the sparkly bullcrap. I'm talking like vampires that blow up and die in the sun and have to be asleep during the day and feed on blood and gruesome, ugly creatures that can be so seductive. That's what this one's about. It's not about sparkly crap, okay? I can taste alcohol like it was yesterday, lingering upon my lips. The kiss, remembered, still stamped upon my face. The thought, seduction, branded to my brain, as my heart rips in two. Slowly the dreamer weeps. The touch, dangerous yet so accomplished. The voice, husky, dragging me in. The teeth, lengthening to the sharpened paints of evil. Slowly the dreamer weeps. The eyes, red, filled with possession. The growl, deep, making its claim. The bite slow yet painfully sweet. The transition quick into the hands of my keeper. Slowly the dreamer weeps. The life hate-filled forever lived. The soul empty finally died. The spirit free finally goes to hell. Slowly the dreamer weeps. I'm gonna read one more and then it's break time again. Yeah, I'm not gonna let these get too long. Don't want to bore you guys, you know. This one is another unknown poem. It can take me up to 5 years to name a poem. It depends on where I feel if it ever needs to be named, or it can be named right away. It all depends on how I feel. Make sense? This one was written on January 1st, or January 12th of 2011. No one knows the pain I feel, cannot comprehend the screaming, welling deep within me as my wrists are cut and bleeding, releasing all the disgust I feel on a daily basis, building hatred within me, taking away my beautiful oasis. Scars to add to the list that's ever so growing, each resembling a memory with acid tears rolling down the stained red cheeks of that girl who is gone, no longer existing, no reason to hold on. Dreams completely shattered, she sits lonely in a corner, laid so close to one vein, no one is going to mourn her. One easy slice was all it would take. She'd be gone from all the pain, all the disgust. Her heart now lays in vain. Alright guys, I'll be back in a few to record some more. I'm actually almost done with my favorite ones. Like I said, if you have any requests on poetry that you want to hear, that you remember me writing, or, I don't know, just let me know. I will read it. Alright? Bye.